My name is Morgan D. I am a senior at Arcadia University, graduating in May 2025, and I'm a MIDI forward.
I'm Sophia Koza. I go to Stevens Institute of Technology. I'm graduating in 2027 and I played midfield.
My name's Michaelin Castone. I go to Fairleigh Dickinson University. I'm going to graduate in 2027, and my position is midfield and defense.
My name is Kaylee Hartung. I go to Delaware Valley University. I'm graduating in December of 2025 and I play midfield and forward.
My name is Lisa Sloshman and I played D3 field hockey at DeSales University. I am a sophomore goalkeeper.
Hi everyone, my name is Lily Mitras. I'm a senior at Misericordia University and I played forward on the field hockey team.
Hi, my name is Sorrel Long and I'm a fifth year here at Lebanon Valley College and I'm a physical therapy student and I played midfield on the field hockey team.
During the recruiting process, I realized that D3 had the best balance between athletics and academics personally, and specifically at DeSales. While talking to the coaches, they made it known that they take academics very seriously, and my coaches always did reassure me that they were always there for extra support within academics.
So I chose to play Division III for a few reasons. One is I play ice hockey and lacrosse at Arcadia too, so it allowed me to play all three sports and still get a great education. A little bit more time and balancing your time with school and sports. So being able to do that and still get a good education while playing all three sports was why I chose D3.
I chose to play D3 so that I could play with a group of girls that shared the same passion for the game as I did, while also pursuing my career in physical therapy.
I chose to go D3 because I wanted a good balance of academics and athletics. My goal is to go to veterinary school, so I wanted to make sure that academics were a priority, but that I still got to play the sport that I loved.
So for me, I chose Division III field hockey because I could have a balance between academics while still playing the sport I love. And the teachers and the professors are super accommodating, and it really helped me throughout my program, flourishing on and off the field.
I wanted a good balance between school and sports, and honestly, FDU is like the school that spoke to me the most. Like, I loved that school and even just the team, and realizing that I needed that balance really helped too.
I chose to play Division III because it allowed me to go to a really challenging school while also continuing my career in field hockey.
I would have to say how close we are. It feels like a family, like a second family. I live in Pennsylvania, but I go to school in New Jersey, so like I always have them with me, and it's amazing.
My favorite thing about our team is how close-knit we are like a family and how we can all push each other to reach our full potential on and off the field.
My favorite thing about our team is how close we are. When I came in as a freshman, there was 20 of us, 20 freshmen, so we ended up getting to 11 seniors, but all 11 seniors, we all have been together for 4 years. We've created a lot of memories and just the close-knit team atmosphere. We'll do dip night, we'll just hang out, we'll do little hangouts, movie nights. So just being able to create memories with this team and just play field hockey together has been my favorite memory.
My favorite thing about my team is how close we get during the season and how everybody's different personalities makes games and practices fun and exciting, and we consider ourselves a family.
My favorite thing is probably that after a game, win or loss, my team will always make sure to come up to me while I'm in the cage taking my helmet off and everything. That they tell me that I had a good game, give me a pat on the back, give hugs all around, and I think it really just shows how much we care about each other as a team, no matter the outcome of a game.
My favorite thing about my team is how we always do karaoke before our games. Doesn't matter if the speaker's broken or dead or there's no microphone, we always do it.
What was my favorite part about the team? For me, it was the bonds I created freshman year. I met my best friends in 2021, and throughout the years and as I progressed, we were all super close. So even though they have supported me throughout my journey, even after they've graduated, because a lot of them were even some of the upperclassmen and people in my grade. And I got to hear about their amazing experiences in the world that will also help me once I graduate as well.
My favorite field hockey memory here is beating a conference team in shootouts after double overtime, and the team that we beat, we lost to the year before.
My favorite field hockey memory in college was probably this past season. I had my senior day, and I was actually the only senior, so they had like a Lily Day basically. But all of my past friends and people who I graduated with came back and surprised me that day, and it was so much fun to see all of them. Since a lot of them live in different places now, it's usually a lot of contact on technology, but now I was able to actually see them in person, and we also won 1-0, where I was able to score the game-winning goal off of an aerial over the goalie's head on a corner, and I had never done that before, so it was my favorite goal I've ever made.
My favorite memory is my first year. I just moved in, and 2 days later, we went to Amsterdam and Belgium and Germany with my team, and we played international teams there, and it was so fun.
My favorite field hockey memory has to be this year, our first game against Drew. The goalie stepped to save a goal, and it went past her pads, and I dove to just jab at the ball. I was like, that's not going in, and it did go over the end line, and we got a corner, but no goal. So I just I think about that a lot, and I was really proud of myself during that moment.
My favorite field hockey memory in college is probably celebrating the win against Montclair State in overtime when I scored the game-winning stroke.
My favorite field hockey memory at Arcadia was this past season. Again, we had 11 seniors, and we were playing in the semifinal game. We had lost to the team the previous week, like 5-1. So not a great look originally, but we ended up taking them to overtime and winning the game in overtime. And it's just an accumulation of everything we've worked on. Like our other forward, Charlie, she took up the ball all the way up the field, and she passed it over, lifted the ball over the goalie, scored the goal, and we've worked on that in practice for 4 years, and it finally was able to translate into a game, and then we ended up going to the championships. So it's just and we played at home, which was great to play in front of your friends and family and just have a great time and celebrate with your team.
My favorite field hockey memory probably has to be making a all-conference team as a first-year starter. Coming into the season, I was just very nervous, coming off of the bench and everything, not having much experience from my freshman year. And I think it really showed my growth in a lot of different aspects of my play, making that team. And it gave me a lot of confidence going into the next season and going into spring season.
And finally, my favorite class I've taken so far in the physical therapy program would probably have to be my musculoskeletal courses, because we've learned how to treat patients and use hands-on techniques for the future.
My favorite class that I've taken so far is probably I took a sport marketing class. I love sports and marketing, so just like the combination of the two of them was great to learn about and how it's used today and how it's growing. I think especially in the sports and social media, there's such an opportunity for growth and just really being able to grow sports and brands and just the athletes. So learning more about that and how you can do that in the future was a great class to take.
My favorite class is organic chemistry lab because it feels like I'm just I don't know, it's so cool. I'm mixing chemicals together the whole time.
My favorite class has to be Intro to Human Communications. I'm currently taking it right now, and we talk about every type of human communication that there is. We take a little piece of it, and then we move on, and then we move on. So it's really interesting to me.
And what was my favorite class I had ever taken was probably film history with Dr. Austin. It was where we watched movies, and then we went over the important themes that went on during history at that time. So my future job is going to be a history teacher for high schoolers. So it could help me in my future seeing how I could relate that to young adults.
I am an equine science major, so my favorite class that I've taken so far is equine exercise physiology.
And my favorite class I've taken so far is food science. It's basically you taste test food and everything, and it's a fun way to learn about what you're putting into your body. So yeah, happy D3 Appreciation Week.